Hi everyone, Diana Rankin here with your weekly message. This is week number 49. Can you believe it? We're coming toward the end of the year already. It's for December 1st to the 7th, and we have several things we're going to go over today. The question of this week is about dreams, about the dream time. But I do want to let you know we are going to get a message from my spirit guide, Philip. This is an oracle book, and we just kind of flip because each page has a different message on it, and we'll think left page or right page, and we'll get that down the road in a minute. I want to also tell you I have 6 books, but only 4 are left in publication or available. And one of them is Joy, which is 52 ways to make your life a little bit better, one for each week. In case one doesn't work, you go on to the next one. So that's available for you. They're all available. Both books are available on Amazon.com. I want to also tell you that coming up is my workshop, Awakening to Your Deeper Intuition. It will be held in Ohio, in the Waynesville, Ohio area. It is a very intensive 3-day workshop, and if you want more information, you can go to my website, or you can just give me a call. All the information on how to do that is below. Well, let's get right to what Philip has to say about the dream time and see if this helps us out a little bit here. Philip's answer when I said, the question is, are our dreams important? Should we pay attention to them? If so, why? What are the different types of dreams? That's our question. I should say questions for this week, shouldn't I? Because it's more than one, but it all has to do with the dream time. Okay, so Philip answers by saying, the dream state has multiple purpose in the human's life. At the simplest levels, dreams release and recharge the mind. On a more complex level, dreams are able to guide. Dreams are often actually a visitation from a loved one on this side. This side meaning where Philip is. Let us look deeper at each of these states in the dream time. I have my water sitting right here in front of me, and I'm afraid I'm going to knock it over with the book that I'm reading, the journal that I write in. So there, it's out of the way. So as Philip just said, let us look deeper at each of these states in the dream time. During the awakened hours, humans take in and experience many different emotions, as well as process a great deal of information. During the dream time, that which was not processed and dealt with will come forth as a dream. This allows the information and accompanying emotion to be released or reordered. As a person grows in understanding of life and its purpose, these dreams will lessen as the person has learned to deal with their life while awake. In other words, I think as we learn to work with our dreams and process our dreams, and this has been true, I've noticed in my life, that now the dreams I have are those that are of importance that I need to pay attention to. Whereas for years, I would record my dreams and interpret them. And now I just have those dreams that I need to pay attention to. So I think that's what he's saying there. The dream state is also used by those of us who are teachers and guides to heal and reprogram you. This is done in the dream state because you are more accessible then. Your mind is not so cluttered with daily activities. And I will tell you, my own experience of that goes back a while. And what I would experience actually was a state of euphoria. And I just wake up in this wonderful euphoria. And I can still hear Philip saying, we apologize for interrupting you. While we do some reprogramming here. The euphoria didn't last, but it was wonderful while it was there. This is also true of visitations from a loved one in spirit world. When grief is heavy, and this, when he says this is also true, he's talking about when the mind is not so cluttered with their daily activities, it's easier for those on the other side to reach through to us. When grief is heavy, it's difficult to communicate. When the mind is full of thought, it's difficult to communicate. And when the mind is full of fear or doubt, it's difficult to communicate. In the dream time, a visitation may take place because the mind is relaxed. As we have learned, the dream time can be used to release the day and to restore balance. There is also a teaching tool, or this, dreams are also a teaching tool for all who pay attention to the stories within their dreams. In other words, it really does pay us to listen to our dreams and to work to interpret them. And what is the story telling us within our dreams? Dreams may also prophesize an event or intuit a change someone must make. As one pays attention to their dreams, growth will follow. As one learns to distinguish among the types of dreams, growth will take place until only those dreams of importance will be remembered. What we were just talking about, isn't it? To begin working with dreams, we suggest you write down the dream upon waking, giving yourself the post-sleep suggestion that you will remember an important dream that will be helpful in your life. A visitation differs from a dream in that, unlike dreams, the other ones in the dream, the timeline and sequence are quite logical and seem real and acceptable to the human. This can also be true of a dream of prophecy. This sense of real time is what sets visitations and prophetic dreams apart from the normal dreams, where the sequence of events, locations, and thoughts and emotions must be explored and looked at to understand the relevance. So what Philip is telling us here is that we really need to pay attention to our dreams, that our dreams can be most helpful, that they can teach us. They give so much information to us if we pay attention. They guide us. And there are those psychics, I'm not one of them, but there are those psychics who have prophetic dreams that can help themselves and certainly help their clients. Well, my friends, let's see what we're doing now with Philip's book. And by the way, thank you all so much for your comments. I do read them and I am so far behind. I'm ashamed of myself. Shame on me. But thank you, because I do see them on my email, and so I get to read them, taking time to respond to them. It's been a really busy time, so I haven't had a chance to do that, and I keep trying to catch up. It's like I'm getting behind instead of catching up, but it happens, doesn't it? So think left page or right page, and we'll see what our message for this week is. And by the way, on another note, thank you so much for your prayers and your healing energy for Daisy. She's over here sleeping, and she's doing much, much better. Thank you. She's running like a border collie again. So here we go. Left page or right page, and we just kind of like flip through. And as we flip through, there we go. Okay, on the right page, it says, you have chosen to be who you are. You have chosen to be who you are. And I just saw a message from Debbie, who's thanking me for doing this about dreams. And I have to tell you, doing this live is so new to me. And electronically, I don't know why, but I've had some real electronic. I don't think Mercury's in retrograde anymore, but I've had some real electronic challenges the last few weeks. And you know what? Mercury just went out of retrograde, I believe, so that's probably why. So maybe it'll get better. So, and good morning. I'm getting live chat messages, and Nana, good morning. Debbie, thank you. Forgive me, I'm not used to doing the live chat, so thank you. I appreciate your comments. But anyway, our message is you have chosen to be who you are. And when I really get a little more used to this, and I'm hopefully at the beginning of the year, I'm going to be able to purchase some new electronics that'll make all this better. I'll start announcing when I'm going to be doing a live stream, and then we can actually have conversations. And maybe one of these days, Michelle, thank you. I can't quite read on the screen. For some reason, the screen has the comments are going off the screen, so I have to look at that. Like I said, electronics have really been challenging lately. But I always tell you what the left side says as well. And this one isn't any fun at all. So if you thought left, that's maybe your personal message. And it says your talisman is hard work, perseverance, and dedication. I like that right side much better, which is why I kept getting right. You've chosen to be who you are. And I want to say thank you for being who you are. Each of you are so important to our world. I can't begin to tell you how important you are. And I can't begin to tell you, you know, I hear so often back from clients that I would say something like, you may not know for a few years how much you help someone. And they'll come back and tell me. And I love that they'll say, I was able to help this person just simply by paying it forward. Somebody paid my toll, and so I paid the toll behind me, or I bought the coffee for the person behind me, whatever. And things that are much, much bigger than that as well. But I just want to say, every act of kindness we're adding to our world. Every act of kindness. And our dreams are wonderful ways of checking, are we really adding kindness, or do we need to make some correction here? And also, we're getting wonderful messages from our dreams. I remember one of my dreams that I still remember. It was way back when, many years ago, one of the very first workshops I was going to do. And the dream I had, I was given a big skeleton key, about this size, in the dream. That was the dream. I was handed this skeleton key. Well, when I saw that, I realized that I had traveled, and the visitations, we also travel to other worlds. Those are also visitations. It's not only someone we love coming to us, but it's also our spirit guides may take us into classes that we attend, into sitting down with our spirit guide, which we can also do in meditation or just in everyday conversation. It takes practice. So anyway, I was given that key, and I knew it was the key to knowledge for the workshop. Pay attention to your dreams, my friend. They are full of good information for you. Thank you for sticking with me as I try to learn better how to use YouTube more effectively to reach more people, and certainly as I learn better how to use electronics. Forgive me for my ineptness around electronics. You know, I just turned 74 this year, so or a few months ago, or a few weeks ago, November 11th. So I did not grow up with electronics, and I can use all the help I can get. But for this week, I thank you for being with us. I thank you for loving me, and I thank you for your comments, and I thank you for the written comments that will appear below. Thank you so much. May you have a most blessed week. Add joy to your life. That adds joy to the world. That's the most important thing we can do right now. Pay attention to what's going on, but let's add joy. See you, friends. I have to find the button to end this now. Thank you.